Oumuamua, the interstellar visitor that baffled scientists in October 2017. Astronomers in Hawaii spotted something extraordinary moving through the solar system. It was small, elongated, and traveling on a trajectory that no comet or asteroid from within our solar system had ever followed. Its name, chosen from the Hawaiian language, was Oumuamua, meaning a scout or a messenger from afar arriving first. It was the first known interstellar object ever detected passing through our cosmic neighborhood, and it immediately challenged what scientists thought they knew about the universe. The discovery was made by the Pan-STARRS 1 telescope, located on the summit of Haleakala in Maui. This powerful observatory surveys the sky for moving objects, particularly those that could pose a threat to Earth. On October 19, 2017, astronomers noticed a faint point of light moving unusually fast across the sky. Initial calculations showed that its speed and trajectory were not bound by the sun's gravity. Instead of looping back around as a comet or asteroid would, Oumuamua was on a hyperbolic trajectory, passing through the solar system and never to return. This was the first clue that it came from beyond our solar system. Astronomers quickly realized the importance of the find. Never before had humanity directly observed an object from interstellar space entering our own system. Comets and asteroids are the building blocks of planets, and most reside in the Kuiper Belt or Oort cloud at the solar system's edge. But Oumuamua had traveled untold distances between the stars. Studying it offered a rare opportunity to learn about the formation of planetary systems far beyond our own. Yet Oumuamua did not behave like any known object. Its shape was one of the first puzzles. Based on the way it reflected sunlight as it rotated, astronomers estimated that it was at least 5 to 10 times longer than it was wide. The best estimates suggested a length of about 400 meters, with a much narrower width. Such proportions are unlike anything previously seen in the solar system. Most asteroids are roughly spherical or potato-shaped, while comets tend to have irregular but not extremely elongated forms. Oumuamua's extreme aspect ratio, whether shaped like a cigar, a pancake, or something in between, was highly unusual. Even stranger was its motion. As Oumuamua passed through the solar system, astronomers tracked it carefully. They expected its path to follow the pull of gravity from the sun and planets. Instead, it accelerated slightly, as if an extra force were pushing it. For comets, this can happen when sunlight warms their surfaces and causes jets of gas to erupt, pushing them like rocket engines. But no such jets were observed from Oumuamua. It appeared to have no tail, no visible coma, and no signs of out. Yet still, it sped up, as though something invisible was propelling it. This combination of unusual shape, mysterious acceleration, and interstellar origin baffled scientists. Dozens of papers were published within months of its discovery, each proposing different explanations. Some argued it could be a comet after all, without gassing too faint to detect. Others suggested it was covered in a thin, insulating crust that hid its activity. Some speculated that radiation pressure from the sun, essentially the push of sunlight itself, could have provided the acceleration. If Oumuamua were unusually thin and light. But the most controversial idea came from Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb. In late 2018, he proposed that Oumuamua might not be natural at all, but an artificial object created by an alien civilization. Loeb suggested it could be a light sail, a thin sheet propelled by starlight, sent deliberately or accidentally drifting through space. His hypothesis was not widely accepted in the scientific community, but it drew enormous media attention. The idea that humanity had just glimpsed an alien probe captured the public imagination in a way that dry discussions of cometary outgassing never could. Whether natural or artificial, Oumuamua raised fundamental questions. How many such interstellar objects pass through the solar system? Had we simply missed them until now? Its discovery suggested that countless fragments from other star systems wander the galaxy, crossing paths with ours from time to time. Astronomers estimated that billions of such objects may exist, drifting endlessly between the stars, relics of planetary formation and cosmic collisions. The name Oumuamua was carefully chosen. In Hawaiian, it conveys the sense of a messenger arriving from a distant place, the first of its kind. It symbolized not just the object itself, but the dawning awareness that humanity had entered a new era of astronomy, one in which interstellar visitors could be observed, studied, and perhaps one day even The challenge with Oumuamua was how little time astronomers had to study it. By the time it was discovered, it was already moving away from the sun and growing fainter by the day. Telescopes around the world scrambled to capture data, but within weeks it was too faint to observe. Unlike comets or asteroids that can be tracked for months or even years, Oumuamua offered only a brief glimpse before it vanished back into interstellar space. This fleeting window left many questions unanswered. Was Oumuamua made of rock, ice, or something else entirely? Was its unusual shape the result of natural processes, or did it hint at something artificial? What caused its unexplained acceleration? Without more data, scientists could only speculate. The mystery deepened when, in 2019, another interstellar object was discovered. Unlike Oumuamua, Borisov behaved much more like a typical comet, with a bright coma and a long tail. It confirmed that interstellar visitors are real and may be more common than once thought. But the contrast between Borisov's ordinary cometary nature and Oumuamua's bizarre behavior made the latter seem even stranger. The scientific debate about Oumuamua continues. Some models suggest it may have been a fragment of a larger body torn apart by tidal forces near its home star. Others argue it could be a shard of nitrogen ice, similar to Pluto's surface, chipped off a distant exoplanet and sent drifting across the galaxy. This would explain its smooth surface, reflective properties, and unusual acceleration, without requiring exotic explanations. Still, the alien probe hypothesis lingers. While most astronomers favor natural explanations, the fact that Oumuamua was so unlike anything seen before keeps the door open to speculation. Even skeptics admit that its properties are puzzling. The debate reflects a broader truth about science. Sometimes, data is limited, and mysteries remain unsolved until better evidence arrives. Future missions may provide answers. Space agencies and private companies have discussed the possibility of sending spacecraft to intercept the next interstellar visitor. With enough warning, a probe could rendezvous with such an object, capturing close-up images and analyzing its composition directly. The European Space Agency has even proposed a mission called Comet Interceptor, designed to wait in space and be redirected when a suitable target perhaps another interstellar visitor appears. Oumuamua also carries a symbolic weight. For centuries, humans have looked to the stars and wondered whether we are alone. The arrival of an object from another star system, mysterious and unexplained, stirs those same questions. Was it merely a shard of ice drifting aimlessly? Or was it, as Loeb speculated, a technological artifact from an unknown civilization? In the absence of clear answers, the imagination runs wild. In a sense, Oumuamua reminds us of the limits of human knowledge. Even with powerful telescopes and sophisticated models, there are phenomena that defy easy categorization. The universe is vast, and our understanding is still in its infancy. Each mystery, whether solved or not, expands the boundaries of what we know and challenges us to look deeper. What is certain is that Oumuamua was the first of its kind to be observed, but it will not be the last. As technology improves and sky surveys become more sensitive, more interstellar objects will be detected. Some will be ordinary, like Borisov. Others may be as strange as Oumuamua, or stranger still. Each will carry secrets from distant stars, fragments of worlds beyond our own, messages written in rock, ice, or perhaps something more. The story of Oumuamua is far from over. It continues to inspire scientific research, speculative theories, and cultural fascination. It bridges the gap between rigorous astronomy and the timeless human desire to imagine what lies beyond. Whether natural fragment or alien artifact, it has already achieved something remarkable. It made humanity look to the stars with fresh wonder and curiosity. What do you think about Oumuamua? Does it exist? What is your opinion on this? Let me know and write it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.